Don't forget to subscribe. Hello, and welcome to my D&D characters. We're not gonna stretch this out too much. I'm just gonna get right to my points as best I can. This is my first D&D character that I've made properly. He is Ibaraki Teashi. He's an Oni samurai. It's the most weeaboo bullshit you've ever seen. I get away with so much because his homebrew class is overpowered and he's able to pull off stuff from anything like throwing fireballs to throwing ice beams because he's able to control all three elements from fire to ice to lightning. He honestly shouldn't be allowed to exist, but I have an amazing DM, so thank you, Matt, for that. Um, if you like the art you see, they are in the description. They are one of my friends. I got it as a present, but they definitely do commissions. Um, Ibaraki, much like my other characters, is a mashup of a few characters from pop culture while still being original in most of his backstory and personality. It is drawn from characters, which I will now talk about. His main inspiration for backstory is Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima. It would be like if you took Roronoa Zoro and Sanji and just sort of mashed him both in there. And by that I mean he is a sword fighter first and foremost, but he likes to cook on his off time because that's fun. He is, like I said, mainly his backstory is based off of Jin Sakai, but there are hints of a few other samurai in there. Um, but it is very much like he saw his own father die, that bullshit. His mother died of sickness. Um, but that's Ibaraki. Ibaraki is simple. Um, this is my other character, Hayate Hyogo. Hayate is much more original, or so I thought. He's actually a complete fucking knockoff. Um, you'll probably recognize the markings on his face. His original inspiration was Guts from Berserk. If he was the son of Okami, I know that sounds weird, and it is, but the story is fun and makes sense in context. Um, but it's mainly he has a giant sword that was the Guts inspiration. And I just sort of said to my DM as a nothing thing to say, what if he had a wife as sort of a Casca esque and he gave me this? He already had an NPC who was going to be this, and he decided, here, this can be your character's wife, and I was fine with that. Um, I called it the problem because that's when the problem arose. I realized I had a dog man who would do anything for his wife, and I realized I had unintentionally created an Inuyasha and Kagome. It was very hilarious to realize that, and it just made the role play better. But this has been my D&D characters. I just wanted to make a fun little video about them just to like sort of show them off because I do enjoy what I've created with them backstory wise and like the inspirations that came from them. But mostly I'm just excited to have them out there so that I can talk about them more. But yeah, this has been my D&D characters. I might cut this part out, but I am going to be streaming later. We'll see. Maybe. We'll find out. I'll see you in the next one for usually more video games. Don't expect many more videos like this. This is an experiment and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'll see you then. Bye.